Many, many years ago, the legend, the god, the Churchill gun carrier was born. Now, in Update 5.5, the legend was actually taken out of the British tech tree. Believe it or not, this actually was a tank on the tech tree, but yeah, Wargaming decided that it wasn't a tank that was suited for everybody, and while I don't agree with a lot of the decisions in Update 5.5, I honestly think that the Churchill gun carrier was not a vehicle that anybody enjoyed playing, and if you did, well, you're a smelly person. However, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the September Battle Pass tank, the Dreadnought. Now, this is basically a completely revamped Churchill gun carrier. While it does not have the 2500 DPM that the gun carrier has, this still has 2300, which is pretty solid. The dispersion is worse, and same for the aiming time, but something that isn't worse is the alpha. This 32-pounder is able to output 300 damage per shot, which is quite a bit for tier 6. As well, the tank actually has beefed up armor. The Churchill gun carrier has 150 millimeters, the Dreadnought has 175 on the front. That means that if you're using your 10 degrees of gun depression in this vehicle against tier 5 and tier 6 opponents, you can surprisingly get quite a bit of bounces. Now, I don't know this for certain because I have not played the vehicle yet. We'll be testing that in just a moment. But honestly, it seems like it's going to be a pretty okay tank. Alpha is going to be great because now you're going to be able to outtrade some of your other peers at tier 6 and 7. Plus, that additional armor means that tier 6s might struggle to penetrate you if you are hauled down. Still carries that 10 degrees gun depression. Plus, instead of having a tier 4 engine like the Churchill gun carrier, this has a tier 6 engine, giving it an average top speed of 25 kilometers per hour. It's not fast by any means, but it's also not slow. It's kind of just meh. So we're going to see how it plays. But before we do get into that, one thing I always love to talk about when I do these Battle Pass videos is Wotb. I am currently being sponsored by Wotb on their latest promotion for the Battle Pass, where you guys can save to 50% on the Battle Pass Premium Pass, which is fantastic. You can see right here is the promotional offer, and you can literally get, no joke, 50% off from now till the 14th of December. So I'd highly suggest, if you're going to get the Battle Pass, to do it through Wotb. Now, to do it is pretty dang simple. All you need to do if you're on Android is download the Wotb App Gallery application, and then download World of Tanks Blitz through it. Click right on the link in the description of today's video and just claim the coupon. Boom, claim, and you've got your coupon right there. And if you don't use Android and you're on PC, either playing through Steam or the Windows edition, all you need to do is one extra step and you download BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator for your PC. Then you download the Wotb App Gallery application, and then you download World of Tanks Blitz through it, and boom, you apply the coupon once again. Now, you do need to set your location either to New Zealand, Ireland, or the UK for this promotion to work as of right now, but it doesn't really matter where you live because you can easily change whatever location you want. And it's a fantastic way, honestly, to save money. If you wanted to get the $20 pass, now you're spending $10, and the $5 pass is now $2.50. So, honestly, that is one of the best promotional offers ever, and it's one of the reasons why I love doing sponsorships with Wotb, is because they really do save money. But enough about that, let's get into the Dreadnought and see what the tank is going to be capable of doing. I honestly don't know what my expectations are, because from my experience driving the Churchill gun carrier, not only on live streams where people want me to suffer and donate, but as well just driving it every 5 years or so, I do know that the tank is really, really painful. So, is this tank going to be the same? Well, the Dreadnought Lancelot. I actually think it looks amazing, though. What do you guys think about this look in the comments down below? What I think Wargaming is actually doing is they are practicing with the styles. As specifically styles, what I mean is the little cage that goes on the top of the tank, that ram on the front. Those little tidbits here are not actually normal to Blitz, as we know. So what's cool is that I think they might be testing these to see if we can put them on other tier 10 vehicles and tier 9s that are like on World of Tanks PC with the styles for the Christmas events. The one thing I actually really think is cool is the guns actually move. Oh, that's so cool. Most of the animations, as we know, for World of Tanks don't actually move when you're in-game, but these guns are moving back and forth. That is actually really cool. I did not think that was going to happen. But, you know what? The on-movement dispersion seems very solid for this vehicle. The traverse speed is pretty good, and even though this thing looks like a Mark I Heavy from World War I, it actually is decently okay. You know what? I guess the tank is still a little bit too tall, but let's see if we can get a shell into that VK. Boom! There you go. Nice tap for 278 hit points there, and maybe Maybe, just maybe, we can get another nice tap in here. Aiming, and yeet! There you go. Another nice tap. Oof, that's a really big slap at that. 346 of that guy's hit points taken off. Now, right now, this tank is actually in a pretty good scenario. We're hull down, shouldn't be able to be penetrated by most of the enemy opponents. I don't know what that VK is obviously up to, and I do need to be a little bit careful about that, especially with all the tanks on my side over here as well. So maybe we can just kind of reverse my way on up into cover. Oh, we got the Churchill over here turning, and aiming, yeet! There you go, nice shot into the Churchill, and look at that, we actually got a good bounce. Surprisingly, the armor might actually be reliable on this tank. Let's get a shell into the KV-1, finishing him off for a nice 231 hit points there. And let's push our way straight over into the front line once again. So, ooh, I don't want to be penned though. No thank you, no thank you. That's an SU-100. Backing up, and boom, nice shot into him. But there is a lot of tanks on the enemy team aiming at me. One of them being the VK-36. So I don't really know what to say right now. Let's see if we can maybe get another shell in here to the SU. Boom, another nice tapping. Backing up. Okay, we're good. We are all Gouda in the hood. And now let's see, maybe... I thought we could maybe get a shell into you. Come on, poke it. You know you want to. Yeet! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice shot into you. And all we got left is the Churchill 7, which is a tier 6, ironically. And we've got the VK-30. Nice shot into the Churchill. Honestly, the gun seems really nice on this tank. The armor actually gets some decent bounces, to what I'm aware. And, we can't penetrate HE. Like, we have that little thin bar. But with my luck, I really don't trust that. You know what? No, we're going to try it. We're going to get that thin bar penned. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of a low roll, but you know what? We did 2,860 damage for my first game in the Churchill. And honestly, that way exceeded my expectations of what I thought this vehicle was going to play like as well. We got very good credits there at 59,000, so... for the first game, honestly, everything went well. Now, there are issues with the tank. The biggest one is that it still will suffer against Tier 7 opponents. As we all know, the first couple of games you play in any brand new vehicle is usually up-tiered for you, so you're not going to be able to play Tier 7s until I'd say about your 10th game or so, but that's good, because that actually helps you understand how to play a tank, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, before you actually get into the big boy games. The issue with that is once you are playing against Tier 7s, I just can't imagine this thing doing all too well against a tank like a Smasher. One thing I do want to check, though, is the hit points. 1,007 and 850. Wait. It has normally 901, but wow, that's 100 hit points less. That's 10% of the hit point pool more on the Dreadnought Lancelot. So... I actually think the tank's great. Now, you could argue that Wargaming is neglecting the Churchill gun carrier, but honestly, the tank was bad to begin with. This tank is honestly almost balanced compared to that tank, so I'm actually happy with what this tank has turned out to be. But let's see if we can get into one more game. We've got 28 Tier 6s in queue, and not a single one of them is getting into battle with me. Why? There's 10 Tier 7s, and we've even got 10 Tier 5s. So in total, that's like, what, 40 vehicles in queue? And Wargaming can't load me into one battle. Oh, you make me angry. Oh, well, I guess I'll just cut with the magical power of editing. Here we are, into the second game. We do have a very deadly tank against us, and that is the KV-2. Actually, not only do we have a KV-2, but we've also got the KV-1S and the Dreadnought. And honestly, the Dreadnought is going to be a very strong tank against me, because it's got plenty of penetration to cut through my frontal armor, plus it has a really beefy alpha. I'm actually really happy that Wargaming gave this tank a higher alpha. I think that's one of the biggest things for slow vehicles, is if you give them a high alpha, sure, you might be slow, but when you're able to get a big shell out, it's going to hurt quite a bit. So here we go. 2 can play that game, Lancelot. Ha ha ha! You think you can fight me with your lance? You're going to lose. Let's push our way over here. What do we have? Well, there's the KV-2, and boom, nice shot straight into that KV-2's frontal armor. Maybe we can get another shell out. I don't really know what he's planning on doing right now, gonna be completely honest, but, well, I guess that's the genius of that enemy KV-2. He's lost literally all of his health, but can't really complain on my part. Let's aim in where that Wolverine is. Boom, and we managed to bounce a Wolverine. That is what I call impressive. Ha ha. Okay, let's try again here. Let's aim in on the Wolverine, and let's even repair our gun a bit. Yeet! There you go. That's a better shot. And let's back up from that KV-2. Do not want to lose all of my health to a KV-2. That's just really not my forte as of yet. You know, it's up there on the bucket list, but not right now. Let's aim in, and boom! There you go. KV-2's finished off. Don't really know what that guy's plan was, but, well, he tried it, and it did not work out well. I'm going to be honest there. Let's just push our way straight on through. Ooh, there's the Dreadnought shooting me. Boom! Wow, we actually could not pen him. That's very surprising. I honestly did not expect that. But let's keep going over here. Speed is key. Come on. We've got 10 degrees of gun depression, which is good. Now, the mobility, it's not amazing, as you can see here. But, you know, we got a bounce. Oh, we did not pen him either, though. That's never good. We got the Dreadnought here. I want to see how the armor is on this tank. How is it? It's actually surprisingly good. Now, of course, premium shells will cut through him. But I do need to turn my tank before this KV is able to pen me. No, you don't, good sir. No, you don't. Back up. Ha-ha! Getting all the bounces except from the Dreadnought. Again, that Dreadnought is being quite a pain in the butt. Let's see if we can get a shell into him. Come on, poke me, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fight me. Ha-ha! Wow, this thing's ridiculously quick in reverse. I mean, it could be just because I'm going downhill, but I need to check the reverse speed on this tank after this. We got to see just how quick exactly it can go in reverse. We've got that Dreadnought once again, but first of all, let's finish off the KV. Oh, thank you very much. And now this guy, you think you can take out me? Ha-ha, little man. I shall take you out. Let us go into position. Dreadnought, go, 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 go. And he is dead. Perfect. So all that's left is the Gargoyle. And that's a pretty solid victory, if I do say so myself. So here we go. We got the Gargoyle. Boom. Nice shot into his vehicle. And that VK is going to get a tap in as well, it seems like. Or, yeah, he did. And here we go. Yeet. There you have it, folks. That is the Dreadnought. Surprisingly good armor for a tier 6 tank destroyer, especially the Churchill gun carrier is what it's based off of. I think the tank's actually great. I'm going to be completely honest, I really expected it to be a turd when I saw that it was just a premium Churchill gun carrier. But I will give Wargaming credit. It's fun, it's got high alpha, and the tank actually is quite enjoyable to play, and it looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. But yeah, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.